Good evening, you guys. Welcome back to this particular video. This is going to be a very quick video. I honestly was drifting from this case until the last video that Very Dark Man posted, and I have few things to say about that said video. But before then, I want to explain this for those who will not understand where all these things are coming from. So last year, a few weeks ago, Very Dark Man came up with an allege that Gwamnishu was supposed to go and release a family. They raised 20 million or 25, I can't remember, and then Harrison took off 4 point something million from that money. And these were couples that they kidnapped, and because of that, they said that the said kidnappers now released the wife and held back the husband, and it was because of the money that Harrison took. You guys, I usually attach videos here, but if I start attaching videos, it's going to be very long. I will leave the link of every videos in the description of this video so that you can go watch them and catch up, right? Because this is old, it has been old, right? I never wanted to talk about it, but I just decided to talk about it. So when I saw that, because I've known Very Dark Man, and I won't say Very Dark Man is a saint. He always appear here to act like he's a saint. And I don't like it when people behave like that. I noticed some things when he settled the issue between Mohbad wives, Naira Marley and Iyabo, and he took it so personal. And the way he always comes for people, Very Dark Man was the first person to say that Mohbad's wife should go and do DNA. And I really do not like that. Somebody just passed, and you're now thinking about the child, if the child is the owner. Because from the Igbo where I'm from, when you are a married woman and you take him outside, for example, and have that child for your husband, that child is your husband's child, in as much as it's not your husband's blood. You could, even in our culture, you could see a man who passes on and the widow will refuse to go, and she will go and take him and still come back and bear for the husband that is late. So even if Mohbad's wife slept out or this were not the case, no one of their family came to you to come and table that matter and say, help us. So why are you bringing up such thing? And he wasn't the first. I noticed him like someone who usually attacks women. But I would say that the recent Very Dark Man, the way he's acting now, I like it. I'm coming there. I just want to be fast. I want to tell you why it made as if Very Dark Man, you understand? You get as I can't see Very Dark Man during that period. And the way he reacted with Iyabo, you could see that he wanted to bring her down, you know, a lot. Even Tonto Dike, though they had different issues, which he came back and still said he was angry with her. It was then I understood why he took it so personal. Now, fast forward to this Harrison thing. So when I saw it initially, I'm like, I'll go and beg. Because I started seeing him like someone who loves to pull people down before, not what I'm feeling now. So, it now dawned, I was like, this is his next target. I waited for Harrison to come out and talk. I didn't want to say anything until Harrison comes out and talk. In as much as his lawyer at some point spoke and said that he put some stitch, and Very Dark Man came back and said, stitch are tiny. Why did he not put the stitch inside the real money and still send it? Why put it in the fake money and still send it? But in all these things, I was understanding with Harrison. Yes. He can, what I understood from that case was Harrison took off that money, what I understood, the real money, so that he will have a conversation, something to have a conversation with those kidnappers. That was why he put the fake. So that when he will be having those conversations with the stitches in that fake money, he can be able to track them. That was what I understood from what Harrison's lawyer said. So Very Dark Man still came and countered it and all that. But I knew what I understood, so I didn't bother. I just wait. I also wanted this man to come out, and the man is still there. Who knows what had happened? But I pray nothing happens. Until now, Harrison is out. And then he didn't say anything. He just said about his arrest and all that, and then he moved on. Until yesterday, Very Dark Man came dragging him with the things that he had done in the past. this is where I come in now. About a said man that reached out to Harrison to help retrieve a land. First thing first, I want to applaud Very Dark Man. If Very Dark Man is doing like this to every of the cases, then Very Dark Man is nice. Then Very Dark Man is, we are cool. And this is what he did. First of all, when he got those news, he investigated it. That's number one. He was sure that the news happened. Evidences, yes. Then he reached out to Harrison. That was the second thing he did. If he had not reached out to Harrison, I would say that Very Dark Man wants to pull Harrison down. But for reaching out to Harrison, that means Very Dark Man me honey me. Now he now cleared me why he did not also reach out to Harrison when this said kidnap come out money. Because he had reached him before, twice or maybe thrice, because we don't know if he's coming up with more things. And he saw that this guy is not, I'm not know the word to use, he's not capable. He decided not to reach him when he got to this kidnap thing. And remember, this is about a life. When the case of the 600,000 Tonya family, in fact, Tonya family is a YouTuber. She's a creator. She's my friend. We had even chatted before. So when the case of this Tonya family came up, he equally reached out to this guy, gave him so many time to settle this until now. And then Harrison came and responded. Today, talking in him, I got her. We're talking in him, I got her.
October 2025 at about 7:30 a.m. this account, Anyi Frank, sent me a DM on Instagram and it says, Harrison Gwamnishu defrauded me. Good morning, VDM. Now, hours later, I saw the message and I responded to him. I said, Una won't dent that guy now. I said this because Harrison don't start to get acknowledgements. The public don't they engage on in activities. So I said, Una won't dent the guy now. Come on, bro. Please stop it. This work where we struggle for, it no easy. Why would you put this on him? Please let it end there. Because I did not believe. Right? Now, the guy said, I swear to God. I believe he wanted to say, I swear to God. He said, I swear to God, I have been writing you since last year. I swear to God. Then I said, scam you? He said, check your FB messages and see. Then I said, how? I don't use FB. The messages are too much. Then he responded. He said, okay, make I write you there now. Talking about Facebook. That means if you write me, I'll see his message at the top, then I'll respond. He said, make I write you there now. Just check now. You go see my message from last year. Then he also responded to the message I wrote earlier, where I said, please stop it. This work where we struggle for, it no easy. He responded to it by saying, I have no reason to lie against him. He immediately sent me screenshots of the message he sent me on Facebook last year, which was 2024. Right? Now, this is the message. He said, good morning, brother. As you can see, January 18, 2024 at about 8:42 p.m. He said, good morning, brother. How are you doing? So I saw the message. Please, I have a complaint about Harrison. He scammed me. I have been trying to reach you even via TikTok and blah, blah, blah. Then he continued. As I read it and I said, how did he scam you? Because I have seen it. He said, check when I send you. It was 2024. I confirmed. Then I said, how did he scam you? Then he started narrating the whole story. Then he said, on the 15th of July, 2022, I contacted Harrison Gwamnishu via Instagram to help me about a land matter, and he responded 16th of July, 2022, asking me what happened. I gave him details of what I'm going through about the land I bought in Owerri. He told me not to panic, that he can handle it very well, and also will recover the land for me. I was happy. And then he said to me that I will pay him 2 million naira to recover the land. I thought about the charge for a whole day because the charge was too high. But not looking at the amount he charged me, I decided to give him what he asked for so that he can do the recovery. Then he said I should pay 1.5 million naira first to balance the remaining 500,000 naira before police mobilization. He sent me a Zenith Bank account. The guy put the Zenith Bank account, Harrison Gwamnishu, Zenith Bank, where I transferred 1.5 million naira. Then I said, 3rd of June 2025 at about 9:05 p.m. this Instagram account called Tonia Family sent me a DM on Instagram, and it says, VDM, please come to my rescue. I sent Harrison Gwamnishu 600k to investigate a matter he posted, which he promised before I sent him 600k. But now he's telling me stories. Then I asked for proof, as I usually do. So when I asked for proof, she sent me a whole lot of proof attached with voice notes. Now, how did that 600k get in the hands of Harrison? This is the genesis of everything. On the 21st of May 2025, Harrison made a post. And this is the caption of the post. And the caption of the post explains the video he posted. So it says, according to Harrison, father allegedly used the son to borrow money from Reverend Father in Cross River State. A complaint has been filed by Sarah Sunday alleging that her 17-year-old brother Stephen is being held against his will by Reverend Father Daniel Eche Oga of St. Daniel's Parish, Songfang Village, Cross River State. I have spoken to the Reverend Father, who denied lending money to the boy's father and also begged him to release the boy to his mother. However, he refused, stating that it was the father who brought the boy to him and it is the father's responsibility to take the boy back. The father is nowhere to be found. Stephen, 17 years old, is in a critical condition with one leg severely infected and requires immediate medical attention to prevent amputation. This is an intervention appeal to the Cross River State government to intervene and rescue Stephen. If you wish to support our travel, caption, if you wish to support our travel to Cross River State for this intervention and rehabilitation of Stephen, please send your support. Then Harrison drops an account number, Harrison Gwamnishu, Zenith Bank. Thank you all, WhatsApp only. Then he drop a WhatsApp number. Now, before I continue, first of all, you have not gone to the state. You don't even know the condition. You have not seen it with your own eyes. You are not even, you are not sure if they fabricated that story, if it is true or false. But you have already put your account number there for people to contribute money. But that's by the way. We continue. So when he posted that, there was somebody in the comment. As you can see, Frank for Frank. Frank said, how much is the money we're talking about here? He's talking about the money that the father borrowed and used Stephen as the exchange. Then Harrison responded, less than 600k. Then this lady, Tonia Family, this was the first time she engaged in the whole thing. Tonia Family said, are you sure he's really a Reverend Father? And again, are you sure this is not a planned something? Please reply me, also investigate this. So she reached out to Harrison in his DM. Already she has said reply me, meaning she has sent Harrison a DM. So this is the genesis. Hi Harrison, how are you? Please, is there any how to really investigate that he is a Reverend Father? Just to make sure it's not a planned deal. I don't mind sending that 600k, but to make sure before transaction is done. So this woman is saying, I will give you 600k to give the person the father is owing in exchange for Stephen. But I want you to investigate if this man is truly a Reverend Father and to unravel the truth surrounding the whole matter between Stephen, the Reverend Father, and Stephen's father. Then Harrison said, that's why we needed to go. Remember, he has dropped an account number that for their travel and for the rehabilitation of Stephen when they eventually get Stephen. He said, that's why we needed to go. I was supposed to travel to Cross River State for it. Already, Harrison said he was supposed to go there. Then the woman said, send me your account details. Now, immediately, Harrison now also sent something. Somebody sent Harrison a DM saying, hello, Mr. Harrison, in regards to your post about the collateral damage between the priest, the boy's father, and the boy. This is the priest in case you need it. So somebody sent Harrison the picture of the priest. Then Harrison told the woman, someone sent his picture. The woman said, my name is Antonia Nweke Ilozwe. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that well. We'll send you the money now. And Harrison dropped his account number. As you can see, the account number, Harrison Gwamnishu, Zenith Bank. Then he said, thank you. The woman said, done, from Antonia. And Harrison said, received. I appreciate. I will update you tomorrow. The woman said, noted. Now, this whole thing started on the 21st of May. Now, on the 25th of May, the woman was expecting a feedback from Harrison. Then she wrote, hi, Harrison. Hope you are doing great. Any updates? Then Harrison now sent her a video. Sent her this video of him on the plane. Then he now furthermore sent her a voice note.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry, I've been looking for your handle since yesterday. Thank God you even messaged me. I'm looking for your handle. Like, how do I reach out to you? So I had to fly to Abuja from here to. I'll be going to Cross River because the road to go through road from Delta to Cross River is risky. I think I have some couple of cases I've handled where people got a lot of issues on the road. And so I said, okay, fine. So I spoke to them. I said, let me Kukuma fly to Abuja. So I'm currently in Abuja. I came in this afternoon. Yeah, so the boy had been taken to the hospital after my post I made. He has been moved to the hospital. But so we are going, I'll be going there now to meet up with the mom. Then let us proceed to the hospital. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so you listened to the voice note and you also saw the video that Harrison sent where he's on the plane. So in the voice note, Harrison is saying that, that he could not find the woman's Instagram handle, which doesn't even make any sense to me. On the 21st of May, you collected 600,000 naira. On the 25th of May, you cannot find the account where you collected 600,000 naira from. But that's by the way, we continued. Harrison now said, because the road is not safe, he's taking a flight to Abuja. Now, I want to believe that he's already on the flight to Abuja, which is the video he sent. So he showed himself on a flight, telling the woman that he's on his way to Abuja. Then from Abuja, immediately, he will now go to Calabar for the case. Then the woman said, sounds good. Keep it up. And thanks for the response. Then Harrison said, thanks. Now, this was on the 25th. On the 26th, he didn't say anything. 27th, he didn't say anything. On the 28th, Harrison now sent a message to the woman. He now said, good evening, madam. Sorry, I had to abort my journey to Cross River. The mother and my team member will be meeting with the Reverend tomorrow afternoon. The woman said, okay, good. We'll be waiting for the update. Thanks and God bless you. Then Harrison said, then visit him at the hospital to take care of the bills. First things first, Harrison, before I continue. You were already on the plane to Abuja. It was just for you to take the next flight to go to Calabar. Why didn't you just finish your journey if you were truly going to Calabar? If you were truly going to Abuja based on what you sent the woman? Because when you posted this on the first day, on the 21st, it was very obvious what you wrote. That you people were going there to rescue the boy. Not just to rescue the boy, and also to rehabilitate the boy. Then you put an account number for people to contribute money for that cause. Meaning you were going there to make yourself available to rescue this boy for the public to see. That's number one. Number two, this woman now private chatted you for another assignment, which is to investigate the Reverend Father if he's truly a Reverend Father. And for them to hear the man's side of the story and why he collected that boy and kept that boy inside his house. This was what the 600K is for. So that when you are paying the Reverend Father back, because according to you, the money in question is 600K. If you are paying the Reverend Father back, you can ask him question. That was what this woman wanted. But anyways, he said his team is going and he aborted the mission. But we continue. On the 29th, the woman has sent him a message. He said, no updates yet about the Reverend Father because your team have gone there. You said your team are going there. They'll go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. There's no update. She checked his page, no update. Then she said, I kept checking your page, but nothing. Yes, just new cases. Then Harrison responded, working on some cases, I am yet to get videos and pictures I requested from them at the hospital. Reason I haven't updated is on admission at teaching hospital. Now again, this part doesn't make sense to me. You know why? Because according to you, your team did there. Your team could get camera to send you updates. Right? You said your team are going there. Do you understand? But we continue. Now, the woman said, okay. Then June 2nd, the woman sent him a DM. Should I send my account number to get refunded, Sir Harrison? Because waiting the woman pay for, the woman know the same. You say your team did there. They'll send video. Nothing they saw. Then Harrison said, I have paid for the bill, so I told you. Listen, I told you the woman has no camera phone to make a video. I sent her the money. Also paid hospital bills. I couldn't travel to Cross River. Then the woman said, this is not our discussion, Biko. If you go to the comment section of the same video, you will see where I requested for an investigation. and also made the same comments in our private conversation. I didn't send you 600K without no evidence or confirmation from the priest and investigation. Please, if this is how you work, I would like to request for my 600K back. You are not making sense here. Then the woman had responded to what Harrison sent to her, where he said, I told you the woman has no camera phone to make video. There was nowhere Harrison stated this initially. Harrison said his team were there and he was going to give update. But now, he don't put something in. I told you the woman has no camera phone. Then the woman responded, you never mentioned that. Meanwhile, a video was posted by you before giving you 600K. How come there's no way to make a video now? You remember, the video Harrison posted on the 21st of May was gotten from the family. So if they can make a video of the scenario, why can't they make the present video to give updates and post it on your page? So the woman said, you never mentioned that. Meanwhile, a video was posted by you before giving you the 600K. How come there's no way to make video now? You went from you are going there to your worker going there. From your worker now is the woman that doesn't have camera phone. The woman para. The woman para. Said you went from going there to your worker going there. From your worker now is the woman that doesn't have camera phone. You are suspicious here. I need my money back. Then Harrison now sends this voice note.
You are really embarrassing me, and then embarrassing yourself too. And I'm really shocked with this response and this behavior you are putting up. Okay, this is very, very bad. Tomorrow I'll make update on the matter. I have not gotten a video from the woman. The mother does not have a phone to access or send me a video. Like I told you, I cannot travel to Cross River State. I have sent money to the woman. I sent her transportation to go to the village. Picked up the boy, and she went to the hospital. So I don't know what else you are looking for. Okay, tomorrow morning, possibly before 12, I will make updates and share evidence of my payment and the rest of them. Thank you so much. If you're asking for a refund, I don't think it's possible. You can go anywhere. Like I saw your comment on my page now. Comment on my page and asking for investigation. I said I will share the update. I have not gotten video evidence for me to share updates. This is really embarrassing, and it's not good. Thank you.
Now you heard the voice notes. Harrison now switched to emotional blackmail. He turned the whole thing about against the woman. Said the woman is embarrassing herself simply because the woman is asking for accountability. Now, if you notice in this voice note, Harrison did not talk about his team again. There was no video, nothing. There was nothing. Meaning, say all the money where Harrison collects for this matter. Nothing about his team. If the woman no get video, I thought you have your team there, like you said, your team for make videos. What happened to the Reverend Father? What did the Reverend Father explain? That is what they're asking you for. Now, what did the woman complain? Okay, what did the woman comment when make Harrison send this message? The woman commented, Harrison, what about the Reverend Father you posted and the boy? I gave you 600K to investigate the case, but nothing. Do you understand? Now Harrison called emotionally blackmail. He now said, this is not good. You are indirectly accusing me. Then the woman said, accountability matters a lot. I will want my money back as your words are not making sense. I sent you 600K for investigation, but your words are not making sense here. I will want my money back. If you want to continue to delete my messages on your content, God is watching you. Then on the second, Harrison responded, I am not sending any money. Please note this. The money you sent was for a boy, and it has been used for that purpose. Wow. It's clear the woman said investigation severally. She was talking about the Reverend Father to be sure that the Reverend Father was genuine. She even said she was giving you she even sent you 600K to give to the Reverend Father so that she can know the whole story about it. Harrison twisted it. Just in case, if the thing cast, he will use it as his defense. Then he said that the money was sent for the boy and it has been used for the boy. I told you I will update it on my page. I have my records and I will update it. I have my records and I will update it. Thank you. Then he now responded to the woman, I will continue to delete because you're on a mission and it will backfire. You sent me money for a case. I started. You asked for updates. I told you I will update as soon as I get videos from Calabar, and the next thing you drag me on blog. That's mean. From now, expect the updates from my page. When I do, kindly repost. You have taught me a lesson to never forget again. Have a nice day. Now, this whole thing happened June 3rd. So it was June 3rd, the woman sent him another message. Send me my money back, Harrison, or I will report you to bloggers. This one just opened my eyes as to what people are saying about you. Even the recent case of Afiba and Celine. My goodness, why did I fall for this? Harrison, pay me my money back. Then she sent an account number. Is this really you from this video? She now sent him another video. Now, note, this threat where this woman tell and say she go tell blogs. She said, I'll go and tell the blogs. This whole threat happened when? On the 3rd. Do you know what Harrison did? Immediately he saw that this woman will go to the blog. Harrison now went to go and drop update of the case. Without no evidence. Without nothing. Do you understand? He went to go and drop a phone call evidence. Your team that you said were going there was nothing. There was no video of the boy in the hospital. You put an account number for people to contribute for rehabilitation of this boy. There's no rehabilitation center anywhere. You didn't give no account. This is what he did, as you can see. The boy, her mother reported, was allegedly used by the father to loan money, is receiving medical treatment. After the post, he was moved to the hospital where he is currently receiving treatment, receiving medical attention. Thanks for everyone who reposted, and special thanks to you all for your continued support. Next and last update will be a video update on the current condition. This was all Harrison posted about that case. As you can see, go through his page. Mind you, he didn't see anything as the woman they threatened. See now, check his page. There was no update about the boy until the woman threatened, and he saw that if he cast, he can quickly go make update on the 3rd of June about the case. Now, when I went through the whole evidence, after I finished the evidence, then I now sent the woman a message on the 4th. I said, I will get back to you after studying the chat. By this time, I was done studying it. Then she said, okay, sir, thank you very much. Then the woman also sent another message. He also made my comments invisible for people. I can comment, but no one can see, but it's only me. That means he restricted the woman. Because if you restrict somebody on Instagram, they will be seeing their comments, but every other person will not see the comments. So he restricted the woman. The woman kept on sending me messages upon messages, you know. Then on the 7th, on the 5th, she sent me this message. She said, good day, VDM, and hope you are doing well. To be sincere, I really have it in mind to compensate Harrison Gwamnishu after the investigation, but not knowing it's like this. So on that 5th, I received it. Then on the 7th in the morning, I now sent Harrison a DM. As you can see, I told the woman I'm on it by 10:31 on the 7th. This was after I sent Harrison a DM by 10:30. And I said, how far? This is my DM to Harrison. How far? How is your side? One woman say you scam her 600K. Then Harrison laughed. He laughed. He now started sending me what he called his own evidence. But it got to a point. When I read this part, after the evidence I saw, I don't already know say you do one, of course, right? Now, see what Harrison said. The boy's sister is thanking me. So I updated the woman and she just said refund. You know, say I don't see the charge and I don't study everything. Now see the way he twisted it. He said he updated the woman and the woman now told him to refund. If I don't, and that if I don't, she will drag me on social media. I posted update and also told her because the mother who is with the boy don't have an Android phone, she couldn't send me a video of the boy. I had to send someone to give the boy phone so we can have a video call together, which I recorded. The lady went on every blog calling me a scammer, that I scammed her 600K, which I never did. See where it fuck up. Return flight was 400K. He never mentioned this to this woman. He came to tell me, which return flight? Did you go to Calabar? Return flight from where? Did you go to Calabar? Did you go to Calabar? So return flight from where? So he indirectly told me, oh, return flight is 400K. That means the 600K, now 200K remain. Then he said, I sent the mother 30K.
Gwamnishu, I want to thank every one of you for reaching out to me. Those of you commenting on my page, dropping messages, calling me, and everything. God bless you so much. One thing I have not done all this while is to block my comment section or stop you from commenting on what I post. All right, I allowed everyone to drop the negative and the positive comment they have. All right, because when something happens, people bring in different kinds of accusation, some bring in commendation, and a whole lot. So I want to first of all apologize to everybody who have supported me in the past. All right, my silence was not intentional. All right, I won't say I intentionally kept quiet and not to address everybody. All right, but I said I won't speak about the case that happened in Auchi, the case of the kidnapping, the man I went for in Auchi, and then the wife was released, the man was not released. I won't talk about it to anyone, not on the media, not anywhere, until the man is released. That's when I will speak, and I believe that has been my stand. All right, but recently I've seen a very dark man came to social media to post about 2 or 3 cases, things that happened in the past, like 2022 below, that happened in the past. All right, trying to bring it up to because of what happened, this kidnapping case that happened. So fine, this one happened in 2022. Franklin, all right, he messaged me and said I should assist him for a land recovery in Owerri. All right, and cases I do for free for people are cases of indigent persons, people who cannot afford it. If you can afford, if you have the means to afford it, and you come to me for help, you have to pay for it. I've been doing that for people, and I've been achieving results. All right. So when he contacted me, I assisted him to get a lawyer. A petition was written, and then the case was started. Everything was going on well. Then, because I was going for election, I told him that I'm not going to be chanced. So he said, fine. I referred somebody to him, one Mr. Tony. I referred to him. So him and Tony was doing the case on their own. He did not give me feedback of what happened. He did not tell me this happened. Until after election 2023, he reached out to me and said that the money that was recovered, part of the money that was recovered, that police and Tony, Mr. Tony, took 10% from the money, all right, and that he's not happy about it. I said, sometimes police, when they help you recover money, they collect 10%. It happens everywhere for Nigeria. Everybody watching this video can testify about that. But police help you to recover money. Maybe somebody is owing you anything. Sometimes they collect you money from you to give them something. All right. So he was angry that why will police collect money? I said, that's how you do it, you understand? But please, you and Tony should see how to resolve it. He said no, that he wants to refund the money. And I said, fine. Let me talk to Tony. So I spoke to Tony. Tony told me his own side of the story, that this is what happened, that the police collected the money and he transferred the remaining one to his account. That was what happened. He said, no, I should help him to get a lawyer. I said, okay, fine. I advised him. I said, the other way, how we can do it again is to file a civil suit at the High Court in Owerri, which he agreed. And I said, fine, since you want to make a case now, the money that you collected from Tony, possibly send it back to them. He accepted. So Tony brought account, the money was transferred back to Mr. Tony. I did not collect 1 kobo from that 4.4 million naira from this guy. That was what happened. I got a lawyer, I paid the lawyer. He did not pay 1 naira to the lawyer, I paid the lawyer for him. This was after my election. So the case was filed in Owerri, High Court in Owerri, and which he was present in the court, because then he was in Nigeria. He was in court with his brother. We went to Owerri, we filed the case. Then when the case was assigned to a judge, the lawyer called me and said, they have been calling Franklin to show the bailiff the address where they can serve, but he did not respond. That was what the lawyer told me. So later I reached out to him. He said, my brother, that he was tired of the case, that the case was taking time, that I cannot wait again, that I should refund back the 4.4 million naira that he refunded back. All right, there is no way to for the case again. I said, okay, fine. What you now do is to go and withdraw the suit that you have at the High Court. That took a lot of time. He didn't do that, and there was argument over that. I said, go and do that so that I can be able to talk to Tony and the people who are with your money to pay the money back to you. Then I reached out to Tony. Tony said that he heard that this same man, Mr. Franklin, settled with the man he had issue with, that he has to come and pay them for the services rendered. That was why the money was not refunded back to Mr. Franklin. So later, people were dragging me for debt. Some persons I borrowed money from, some persons who were in my business crashed. I have a farmland in my community. I have a company registered, Heritage Processing, Anioma Gary. Some persons who gave me money for business, the business crashed because my farmland was taken by a company in collaboration with the government. They took the company and they destroyed the farmland, and they started planting a palm plantation. That was what transpired. So I was in debt. People were calling me out on social media that I was owing them. And then the Franklin also went on that trend where it was dragging me on the social media too. This was in 2023, after the election, heading to 2024. So, and I reached out to him. I said, this thing you are doing, you think is the right thing to do? I'm not the one that took your money. He was still calling me scam via on WhatsApp. Then a petition was written for him, submitted in Abuja. The IGP, the office of the IGP, needed a petition to CP Delta State to act on. I was invited by the police. I went to the police station. The session is a general investigation. It's still CID Asaba. I wrote my statement. I think the Stoney was also invited. He made his own statement. And they said they will call me immediately Franklin arrives Nigeria. See, nobody has ever called me to say this is how the case is going, or this is what Franklin is saying. So later I got a call last year from Barrister Deji. Deji also added me on conference call with Franklin that we should that Franklin reported the case, and I explained my own part to Barrister Deji. And Deji said, because of my name, and since I was the one who brought Mr. Tony, let us see how we can resolve it together. I reached out to Mr. Tony on this same matter. The man was very ill. The money cannot be able to provide the money any longer. You know, the man heard one thing, that since Franklin went behind to resolve with the man, that Franklin has to pay him some of certain money for his services rendered to him, because it was because of him that the money was recovered. So that was what transpired. So after I spoke to Deji, I also reached out to him on WhatsApp. I said, okay, fine, let me see how we can go. Let me talk to Tony and see. He was not even hearing it. He said, no, I mean, no, that I will pay the money. I said, there's no problem. Around October, I think 28, 29, Coco P reached out to me and said, Franklin messaged him and said I scammed him. I reached out to Coco P and told him what transpired. All right. Then I called, me and Franklin spoke on the phone, and we agreed. I said, okay, fine, I'll be paying you. Let me be the one to take care of this debt that Mr. Tony is paying, because all this while you will be the one you have been dragging everywhere. So let me start paying you monthly. So this was October. The first month was supposed to be November. I paid him 500,000 naira. He did not complain. Second month was December. I paid him another 500,000, making it 1 million naira. And the third month was supposed to be in January. I was supposed to pay him another 500,000 naira. And then he suddenly, this whole issue started again. This whole cases that VDM started posting about this kidnapping issue. Then he came to my WhatsApp and now wrote me. That was in December, after I've paid him in December, and said, where is my money? This is it here. And I said, bro, it's January. The payment is January, you know. So suddenly I saw VDM posting about it on social media. That also happened between me and Franklin on this one. Second case, right. This second case happened in May 2025. Once Sarah reached out to me via Instagram saying that her brother was very ill somewhere in Cross River State, that is in the house of a Reverend Father, that the Reverend Father borrowed the father money, and then the Reverend Father refused to release the boy. I called the Reverend Father and Sarah on conference call. And I received a message from a lady named Sarah. She told me her father used her brother to, you know, to take a loan from a Reverend Father somewhere in Cross River State. All right. So I asked her again. I said, for what purpose? He said she doesn't know, but they have gone to the Reverend Father church, and then the man refused to give them the brother. and the brother is seriously ill, seriously ill. She sent me pictures of the injury. You see the boy's leg. This is the boy's leg. This. The boy is looking. All right. So I, requested for the.
Yeah, how are you? You said.
Who did you add up now? Okay.
You said the Reverend Father is owing your father is owing the Reverend Father.
Yes.
How
Who
much?
is the person? Okay, who did you add up? Who is the person?
What's your name? Sarah.
Yes, I'm Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So, what did you tell this man? You say your father is owing me, but I'm holding Stephen because your father is owing me.
Yeah, that's what
Hello?
But at least you are allowing him to go.
So go for where? Go to where? Go for what?
He's not having proper treatment.
You say what?
He's not having proper treatment.
Hello, sir. Can he just go? Can Stephen go back? Since they are destroying your name, let him go back to his parents now. Since he's.
So, okay, let the mother keep destroying my name. I know that she's wicked and that is why she's doing that wickedness. But I am not bothered about that. Stephen is safe in my...
Allow my brother.
No, can the Stephen go back? Can the Stephen go back to the parents?
Go back to the parents. Who brought him to me? It's not the father that kept him with me. I'm like kidnap him.
And what I'm saying now, let them come and carry him back and take him back to their own house.
Carry him to where?
To their house now.
He's not having proper treatment. They should come and carry him in shopping. That's how you chase my mom out of that place.
Father was not able to explain why the boy was still being held in his house. All right. So I told the Reverend Father to please that he should let the boy go. Let the boy go and have a good medical treatment. I posted it on my Instagram page and Facebook. Then a woman reached out to me. This lady reached out to me and said he's interested, that he wants us to rescue, to help the guy. And she sent me 600. She asked my account number, and then she sent me 600,000 naira. And I said I appreciated her, and then I kicked off the case. So I reached out to Sarah, back to Sarah. Sarah said she's in Kano, and this time from Kano to Cross River is I think is very, very far. That the mother can be able to go since her mother is closer. So I sent transportation. This is it to the mother to a Zenith account. Unfortunately, it was a wrong account, and I also sent another one again to the same mother, a UB account. This is it. The mother traveled to Cross River, and when he got to Cross River, he was saying that the boy has been moved from where he was, the bad place that he was, to somewhere better for medical treatment. That was what transpired. I did not use Stephen to borrow money. All right, that the father.
Or even if you did not watch it, you will go back to your own chat and read everything and understand it before you come and make a video. The same thing that Harrison was doing to the woman was what Harrison came to do to that very dark man. Now, the woman told you investigate this case so that they will understand why the Reverend Father will see a very grown-up. Let's have insight. She even helping you to do your job more, if you ask me, because you're supposed to even verify it. You understand? She now was willing to sponsor you to verify the case more. And then, when the woman found out that you weren't doing what they said, she said, refund the money. And what you responded is, you have given the money to the family. That was not it. So when Very Dark Man was explaining, I felt maybe Harrison did not go and read the conversation. And then when the woman was sending money, because I love taking excuses for people, I'm like, maybe Harrison did not even understood what the woman said when the woman sent money. And I'm like, maybe Harrison did not even understand that the woman was giving money for verification, not to support. Maybe. That was what I said. For him to respond the woman that thing. I have given that woman the money, this and that. But then again, when the woman reminded you of what she said, nothing is difficult for you to go and read up your chat with that woman to truly understand and settle it. If you are a responsible person, you will go and read up that chat and come back and settle it with this woman. Even when Very Dark Man reached out to you, you would do the same also, but you didn't. Now, when Very Dark Man did videos again, which also prove, because one thing I love so much about Very Dark Man, he go to explain them on our banana, you will be understanding it as they play. Now he came back also, and with receipts, you did not watch the video till the end, or that. So let me believe that you did not watch it. Even if you did not watch it, then before you come and make your response, you should go and read up those cases and really understand where you made a mistake before you come and make video. That is how a responsible person should behave. Mana Harrison, you marry. Now, this is the main thing that I'm here for. But before it, I want to advise you, Harrison. I don't condemn people, but it's obvious you're not that person that takes accountability. No, there are people like that. There was this gathering I was the other time, and people were talking about how rich Davido is, how nice he is, how rich Chief Priest is, how nice he is. There are two common things I know about Chief Priest and Davido. Davido likes to owe. Yeah. He's very rich. Mana Davido Nejugo, as rich as he is, because owing is a character. As soon as I understood it, because before I used to borrow so much, but as soon as I understood this, if you ask me to borrow you money, I will give you what I can be able to forget. And since that time, it wasn't problem with anybody. I'll give you and forget it. If you bring it back, fine. If you don't bring it back, mama. There are people that owing, I'm digressing, but I want to go somewhere. There are people that owing is their character. There's nothing you would do on earth that will change it. There is no amount of richness that will change it. It is them. It is in them. And it is in Davido. I've seen that. And then it is in Chief Priest. I've had a one-on-one with Chief Priest about owing. Not once, not twice, not thrice. When we were in Malaysia. I know him. Marwe Yono. Even till now, Chief Priest, Ideo, is one of his characters. Now, I'm saying this to say the characters of this Gwamnishu. Gwamnishu has the character of, you see, accountability, because that's the word I will use. But let me break what I mean by accountability. When you're dealing with somebody, for example, now, we are doing business together, and then I buy 10 pen, and then give you money for 7 pen. Harrison is that type that will collect money for that 7 pen and forget that you did not pay the remaining. He doesn't pay attention to things. Or for example, we are doing business together. I buy 11 pen and I mistakenly pay 15 pen. Harrison is that person that will chop that money and will not even give you back the remaining one weighed on top. That is Harrison. Let me give another example. Harrison is that person that you will be dealing with, and he doesn't care if you're feeling bad or you're not feeling bad. If I'm going to hurt you or I'm not going to hurt you. If it is right to do it like this, or he just do Nkedianobi, and that's it. That is Harrison. And is this character nice? It's not. But this is Harrison. That does not make him a devil. No. Of course, he's good in some other things. But Harrison does not take accountability. Just like Very Dark Man, he's always say, even in this particular video, he made a statement that his sin is sleeping with women. Threesome, foursome. That is his sin. And he identifies his sin. He knows it is his sin. And whenever he's ready to give his life to Christ, he will work on that sin. Now, to Harrison. Harrison do not even know his sin. Oh, Maria. And such people are very bad to deal with. Let's say if Harrison is into doing agents, like finding house for people. Now, Harrison, you go pay agent fee. You go tell you, say, I don't find the house, I know see him, and there's nothing you can do. Or let's say Harrison, they do visa processing. Harrison is that type of person that you pay for the visa process. Harrison will not even answer your call. Like he does the one in Kadiri. I don't know how to do it. Harrison is that person that will not even give you responses. Yeah, he will not follow you up. And you see this type of people, I don't like to deal with them because they stress me. They stress me. And then, can Harrison change? He can work on himself, but he can't totally change. So I just want Nigerians to know this. If you're reaching Harrison, reach Harrison and if he start to do like this, if I'm ever going to reach Harrison, I will not reach him with my full chest, knowing that he's a perfect... No, he's not. But if I want to reach Very Dark Man that I know now, I will reach him knowing that accountability will come out. Now, this is where I want to make this video. Very Dark Man made this last video. Let me play the video.
All right, so before we continue on Harrison tomorrow, let me quickly highlight the people that are beginning to look stupid, right? You know, when I say I'm going to make them look stupid, this is what I mean. So there's a lady called Ruth Kadiri. She's an actress, right? So when Harrison was arrested, nobody said anything until I came out to say I called for his arrest, right? And I explained what he did. Immediately, a lot of them started showing support for Harrison. So somebody like Ruth Kadiri, on the 6th of December, she posted this: Harrison Gwamnishu, I have followed you for more than 3 years. Not because you were perfect, but because you are willing. Please keep doing what you do. Some of us Nigerians appreciate you and will never stop. Keep the comment respectful. She has 7 million followers. Boom! 5,000 comments, 7 million followers, or any amount of followers that saw it, automatically Very Dark Man became the devil. Then other content creators, other influencers, all of them conjoin head together. Do you understand? Now it's time to take down the common enemy. Who's the common enemy? Very Dark Man, that we call them out on their bullshit. So they indirectly started throwing support because here it looks like Very Dark Man is going to go down now. Do you understand? They all put support. Only for me to check today, Ruth Kadiri don't delete them. Do you know why she deleted it? Because she never gave a fuck about Harrison. It was because there was one person that irritated them, which is their common enemy, and it needs to go down. So they need to all support. The whole content creator, the whole influencers, they all did the same thing. Now they all look stupid. If you were genuinely supporting, you would have left it there. But because you know it was never a support. That's number one. You know, see this Nkechi Blessing, ex-lesbian partner? I see I'm just clowny. I don't wash my hand. Come on from Harrison, matter. Da, da, da. Then he can't talk the one way pay now. The blessing when Harrison come on for SSC and all of them still did here. The blessing the team paid there. So he quickly talk him. Say, now come out for SSC now. You can't make all of us be as if we're bad. These are backstabbers. These are not real niggas. Anyways, it's a girl. He did his own. But the one that disappointed me more is Rita for Delta. You see, Rita for Delta, I had so much respect for you, but you see now, anything you say now don't make sense to me. You know why? Because you are somebody that, I look at you as somebody that want Nigeria to grow. Somebody was called out for being fraudulent. A life was put to risk, to danger. They gave you money, go give kidnapper. Make you rescue person life, you come on inside. Nigerians could not sit down to think that, wait a minute, what if, as a kidnapper, count the money, she say, you know, complete, can't shoot all of them. Do you think you would know today, say, now Harrison cause am? Harrison for just go, nothing will happen. You people did not think to that direction. You say, oh, Harrison does not need to explain to anybody. I have known Harrison for years. He does not need to explain to anybody. He doesn't. And if politician thief, you go open your mouth, talk. You want accountability from politicians, but you don't want accountability from your friends and your loved ones, and you think Nigeria is going to grow? Then tomorrow you open your mouth to say somebody is bad? I'm not a saint, but I will never take advantage of people. I'll never steal. I will never fraud people. I will fuck. And I'll continue fucking them girls. Them single mothers and co, threesomes and all. I'll do it. That's my sin. I'm not a saint, but to thief, make people cry over their wealth, I can never. Then you open your mouth to say you should not explain. Not that I give a fuck about his explanation. That's what a lot of you don't understand. I don't give a fuck about these people's explanation. When I have my proof and my evidence, I'll put it out there. Oh, I think people are making a mistake. Some of these cases I talk about, listen to me, I don't want results. I just want to put your face out there on the internet because it will never leave the internet. I just want to put your face there so that people will know from till tomorrow till this world end. If they Google, they will see you as a thief, a fraudster, an evil person. You think sometimes I want to go to the police? No, you people keep making this mistake. Sometimes I just want your face to be there. Boom. If they ever Google, they will see it. My platform is that strong. Don't kid yourself. I'm one of the most searched person on the internet. Don't play with yourself. For like 3 years now straight. If I put you there, you're there. You think it's every time that we need make police do something? No, I just want the world to know that you're a thief. So I don't need Harrison's explanation. If you people thought I needed it, I didn't need it. This is somebody that I've been protecting. I've been telling you from back, solve all this problem. You are getting a platform for crying out loud. But instead, you go, if I block matter for you, you will come go the person in front, go to challenge the people, go to tell them say they don't do anything. And I'll still protect you. You people didn't know all these things. Now you come be as if, okay, very that man. Let me tell you, you see, me, I can never, you see me, I can never have all these influencers rally around me. The day when I go come online, see influencers, they support me. Just know say I don't join them for what they do. If you see all these influencers, content creators, very dark man is my guy. Oh boy, just know say me self on the chop for where they chop. They can never do that with me because I have no friend, I have no enemy. I go catch you the moment you thief. I'll catch you, bro. Do you understand? But you see, my generation, we go change that country. The Rattle movement for life, baby. The fourth arm of the government, peace and love. Don't play. If you play, you're gonna learn. I will learn the hard way. Tomorrow, we continue.
He called out
Peaches.
Ruth Kadiri. Let's talk about this thing that Ruth Kadiri did. Why did you delete it? You're not supposed to delete it. Rather than you deleting it, come out and make video just like the other woman, a Bini, and the other fair woman that he also mentioned here. I don't know her name, but I know her. She used to trend so much. I know her. I even knew when she made a video about this case of Harrison and the kidnappers. No need of deleting it. But not everybody sabi talk. I know Ruth to be a very reserved person. She doesn't like to talk. But there's no need deleting it. Very simple. Leave that there. This is a support you had given to this man, right? Then even if you don't want to talk or you don't want to talk, leave that matter. May it just die like that. No need deleting it. But that's even not the case. My point is this exact place that very dark man said that we misunderstand him. That so many times he do not present cases for solution, but he wants to put it there for the world to see. And it took me back to this Pastor Chris's issue. Okay, I'm like, okay, me that is waiting because I'm still waiting. He will come out now and now share everything, rob Pastor Chris and move on. And I like it, right? But what about the case that the children now submitted to you? So that means there's nothing you can do, of course, which is normal. But make we understand this thing, Makichi. I just want to let us understand this thing. He said he doesn't like to go to police. It's not every case he goes to police. There are some that will touch him and he'll be like, I'm gonna fight this case. Remember, I made a video last time. I can't remember the particular video. And I said that very dark man, they hang some matter. And Rattles came. I didn't bother them attacking me. It's okay. I said it. Now he had cleared it with his mouth. Because I'm wondering, in all these cases you're bringing out here, only you go start to work on each cases and make sure it comes to finalize. Matter cable, Ibukuro government. And now it's so clear. And this is why I'm here. In every case that very dark man handles, just like he gave Gwamnishu the time to handle this, he didn't handle it. He's here to rob him. But like to put him there so that we will know him. From now henceforth, know how to deal with this person. And I love it. You understand? But when it comes to the case of these children now, I think what he will do is give them some money. I think very dark man can do it. And then bring out Pastor Chris and say everything so that we will now know. If you now want to fall into pit, it is your issue, right? And I love that personality so much. So I'm here to say, very dark man, keep it up. You see the new very dark man, Chidekiji. And remember, two things I said here. If you're dealing with Harrison Gwamnishu, just know that he's not that type that is accountable. He's not the only person. A lot of people are like that. And I thank God I'm not among that. If you deal with me personally, you will know this that I'm telling you. I'm always accountable. I will follow everything up to the end. And I love that about me. It's not a brag. It is a nature. Then to Harrison, it is a problem. He is not doing it because he wants to do it. But this is a problem. You understand? Hopefully he starts to work on himself because he's a public person. You understand? But if you're dealing with Harrison from now on, just know that he doesn't have that accountability. Now, secondly, if you're dealing with very dark man, he has the accountability, but no go to say you go settle the matter, say everything must come to solution. No. Just like I said about the said baby case that he brought here, he said he was going to follow that case till the end. He didn't. I kept waiting till today. He hadn't come to update us about that little child that the father was defiling and so on and so forth. And now it is clear. And to every ratter watching this, he said, we don't even understand him. That so many times he doesn't go to police. He just wants to put out the case here. So that when you search it tomorrow, you will know that you did this. So now we understand. Now we understand. And now we are cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched up until this point, I really appreciate. I will see you guys very, very soon. I remain your G, your Asa, Cruise with Lily. And I'm sorry I did not come with the full video to back this, like everything. I'm sorry, this case has been done, but I'm going to leave the link. And I'll see you again pretty very soon. I remain your G, your Asa, Cruise with Lily. And I sign now. Bye.